So you might have heard me say this in the past, but I kind of have a love-hate relationship with shows, fairs, festivals, anything we display equipment at or have a booth at. It sometimes can seem like it's a good idea, then you get to the time of the show and you have to go set up and you're like, why do we do this? And now it's my turn. I set up the show the last couple of days. I brought some equipment over, not very far away from our dealership. It's the Small Fruit and Agriculture Show in Linden. Not a very big show. It's more of a conference, and a lot of farmers go to it to get their certifications for spraying pesticides. But of course, there's a business side to it, and where companies can pay money and display at the show and hopefully sell stuff. The hopefully sell stuff is very loosely, because I don't think a lot of decisions are made at the show. It's more like you get a phone call a few months ago, like, hey, you're gonna display at the Small Fruit Show or the Egg Show this year, and you think about it like, I don't know. And then they're like, well, this company's doing it, and this company's doing it, and this company's doing it. You don't want to be left out, do you? And I don't know if that's called peer pressure, but that's what it is. Anyways, my turn to go work the show. I'll go show you our booth and what it looks like. Not a very big booth, but got a little bit of everything. But keep in mind, this is the first year of this show that isn't, it used to only be a small fruit conference, so like just the small fruit stuff. So this year they said small fruit and agriculture show. So like the potatoes and dairy farmers, I guess, maybe have a reason to come here this year. I'm not 100% sure. Keeping that in mind, we generally usually only bring really narrow things or stuff for the small fruit industry to the show. This year I did bring a little larger tractor, the Arion to the show to show it off because it's new. Also brought a golf cart because it's new. We haven't repped those very long. Just want to get them in front of people. So we brought them to the show. Let's go check it out. Judging by how many pickups are here, I think it's a pretty good turnout. So I was there a few hours and it went by really fast because there's a lot of people to talk to there. It's really hard to video in there when people are always standing there wanting to talk. But it was a good little show. Probably going back tomorrow. It's a 2-day event, and yeah, there's a lot of people. Oh, I better buckle up. Yeah, but this is a busy week. So we got the lighted Christmas parade coming up Saturday. And I got something special planned for this lighted Christmas parade. We are going to do a chopper, a Jaguar 990 or 960 TT track machine, putting some lights on it, going to drive it through it. But we're going to add a snow machine to it. And the snow machine just came in the mail today. It's Wednesday. The parade's on Saturday. And so I have Brian right now working on the lights, and hopefully he's had a chance to test out the snow machine because we bought a certain amount of snow fluid. We have to make it about, I think it's like 1.5 miles blowing snow. We're gonna try to put on the spout and blow snow at all the people as we drive by. So it's something it's an idea of mine a couple years ago. Someone had a snow machine at the parade. They just had it on the back of a trailer. I was like, wow, if we could mount that on a spout, I want to try it. So a few years later, we're trying it. The snow machine wasn't cheap, and snow fluid is not cheap either. I didn't even know there was such a thing as snow fluid until I bought the snow machine. But we're gonna give it a try, and I hope it works. Christmas is around the corner, so we're doing all this Christmas stuff. Try to put up this, we have a big star we have to put up, and a little short-staffed this week. People on vacation, Thanksgiving and all. Anyways, let's go check out the progress on the Claas chopper with all the lights and the snow machine. Oh, I see it. I got some lights on it. Need to get a jig. Oh, there's Grant. Does it work? Well, that's the snow machine?
That's the snow machine.
So they tested the snow machine and made a pile. So we need to find the generator.
Right.
Go, 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 go. That's what snow looks like. And more. Long lasting. The Snow Jaguar. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, I get it. It works. Woohoo! That's 50%? Turn it down to 5. I want to see. What? Oh yeah, that's good. It's daylight. You can't really see the lights that well, but they are lit up. We're gonna test out the snowblower. With the generator running now. Oh yeah. Is that, what's that at? 10? 5. Blow me some snow.
Vehicles on the mountain, they call it horizons. They volunteered, trail down the lead. Chickens have a whole lot of fun together. They go up in the mountain, they do some 4x4ing. They have family organizational time.
So the parade's over, here's the guys driving. Let's go get a snow shower. Come on. Woo! It's snowing! Woohoo! Oh baby! It's snowing! Look at it! Now come down. Yeah. It was a success. It worked. The snow machine works. The Claas snow machine. We are unlike a lot of dealerships. We have a lot of used equipment, used inventory. My dad's a very aggressive buyer in used equipment from all over the country, and he ships it here to Linden. And a lot of that equipment, if not all of it, needs reconditioning. And in the summer months, we get really behind in our used equipment reconditioning. And I have a list, a long list, and it seems like that list never ends. Like it gets bigger and bigger sometimes. But except for November, December, we somehow we get caught up a little bit on that list. And I just got an email from the our service department saying, hey, the list is getting smaller. You're going to make sure everything's on there and it's in the right order. So I'm gonna do a little driving around, make sure everything's on the list that needs to get reconditioned before we get it on the internet and advertised and priced, and that I didn't miss something. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're gonna drive around and find some projects for the shop, make sure that I didn't miss anything. It's easy to miss something. Trucks come in here a lot. I don't see all of them sometimes, or someone doesn't tell me about them. And I kind of just have to find out. Like, we just found, I just found a tractor that is not on the list, I guarantee it. I just found this old IH. It does not have our sticker on it. See, we usually put our stickers right about here somewhere if it has a cab. So I actually don't know if this is ours, but it is parked here like it is ours. Maybe it's a trade-in that hasn't been stickered yet. Old tractor. It's got the year-round cab. Made in Minnesota. Manufactured. I imagine this is not an IH cab, judging by the caulking. Or the, yeah, looks like an add-on cab back in the day. The year-round cab is missing a window. So, it is definitely a ventilated cab. But I will figure out why this one is here. If it is ours, I will put it on the list. So, we found one. So we found one that is not on the list. Let's get it on the list or figure out why it's here if it isn't ours. Might be a customer's unit. I highly doubt it. We just don't pick up a lot of freelance international harvester work. So I imagine it is some sort of trade. So we're gonna figure that out. This John Deere 4055 came in on a trade this past summer, and it doesn't start super easy. So it came in with this mixer wagon attached to it. We have not unhooked it yet. Haven't got around to it. It is on a list. I just need to update it and make sure we get it as a priority and get it unhooked from the wagon and get it started up. Most likely going to be an as-is tractor we're selling. It's got high hours. Yeah, 9,000. That might not even be right. Might have 19,000, judging by mixer wagon tractors usually have a lot of hours, run every day. But anyways, I'll make sure this one needs to go on the list. It is on the list, but I need to bump up the priority so it actually gets done. So behind me, I found two M series tractors that were not on the list. So I'm gonna get them added. This one right here is an M7060 that just came in, pretty low hours. And I believe this is the same 7060, just doesn't have a loader. And it has the R14 style tires, loader, egg tires. So we'll get these out of the list. Definitely get them serviced, cleaned up, and get them on the internet. But yeah, they just came in. But look like pretty nice units all the way around. I found another tractor that snuck in under my radar. Trade-in B2150 hydrostat. Yeah, only 2,670 hours. Rear fuel tank. Yeah, looks like I don't know. It's a pretty average looking tractor for its age. It's an oldie but a goodie. Not many tractors this age were hydrostat. This B2150 was. It was a trade-in. Looks like it came from Sunnyside area originally. But yeah, we'll get this on the list, get it fixed up, serviced up, and on our website for sale. So I ended up finding a GR2110, came in on a trade, and it snuck by me on my list, but it is parked in the, not in the customer drop-off area. This is the to be worked on, new inventory, used inventory. But we will add it to the list. I think it's got issues. We're gonna dive into that, but it needs to get on the list so it can get looked at, and that's where it's going. Yeah, we just took this, this mower was in our rental fleet for 2.5 years. It was on the front of a SVL 97, and we decided to take it out of rental. It's been a good unit for rental. It's just, we're gonna update the rental fleet, get something newer in there and sell this one. And we are gonna have to get this on the list and get this serviced before we put it up for sale. I noticed there's a missing bolt there. Little things I'm noticing, but I will get it on the list and we will get this thing for sale. Looks like someone hit something, but that's made, these are wear plates. That's an individual wear plate. It's not really broken there, even though it looks like it, but there's two different wear plates there, so you can change them out. Looks like someone did hit something at one point, but it's gonna be for sale, used, and it's gonna be discounted as such. So it will be on our website soon, but we do gotta get it in the shop first before we can do that. We just recently got some Great Plains drills in, and I realized they're not on the list either to get set up, so we're gonna add them to the list. Not too much to set them up, just put the hitch on and calibrate, make sure some tubes are hooked up. But we got a few drills here, so I'm gonna add them to the list. And when you're busy, stuff just get overlooked sometimes. Getting on the list, and they sit here for a little bit. But that ends today. These will get set up. Little update, the building is coming together. It's pretty much done. They're just working, I believe we're gonna pave in front of it. We got some choppers in there with some lawnmowers ready for winter. But yeah, it's coming along. So I was walking outside and it's a rainy day here, and someone just lost their trailer on the road here, and I think they're gonna need some help getting it picked back up maybe. Oh, maybe not. So I got in the forklift. I was gonna go lift up the trailer hitch, but it looks like he's good. Okay. Okay. Well, those generators can be very, very, very heavy. So I was gonna lift up the hitch with this forklift. That's what I got in it to do. But by the time I got there, he had it done. He must be really strong. Anyways, I was willing to go do that. But hey, more power to him. Literally. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I should clarify or give you guys a logistical thing. We are on a very busy highway and it's intersection, and throughout the day, more than 5 times a day, you hear trucks slamming on their brakes because they can't quite make the light, and you hear the trailers boom, 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 boom. So you get used to weird stuff on that road. And I was just walking outside and all of a sudden I heard a big boom, like the trailer disconnected, and I was like, yeah, I got a forklift, we can go help them. We decided not to. Another thing is there was some sort of some murder Sunday evening. It's Monday today. At the gas station right here. It was, I don't know exactly what happened yet, but there was gunshots and someone didn't make it. But we don't know a lot of. They came looking for footage from our cameras, but we did not get it. We did not. Our cameras didn't point in the right direction. Anyways, I just noticed it's raining a lot today, and I don't know if that's a planned. I am not sure what's going on here. You almost think this is kind of like the way they wanted it. Got a lot of runoff going into making a puddle, but it looks like they have that drain. Yeah, that drain is plugged on purpose because of the construction. So now, and to protect the fish, wink wink, so now all the water, instead of going down the drain it's supposed to go down, is going here, all down, and it's eventually getting in the stream anyway. Yeah, and now it's flooding out my... You gotta love the government and all their policies. When they're doing construction, you gotta plug a drain so the fish are saved. But you can't take water out of the stream to irrigate your land. This doesn't make sense. Needless to say, when it's convenient to get water out of the stream, you can't take it. And when it's convenient to let your water go in the stream, you can't do it sometimes. It's kind of a predicament we're in. Anyways, it's raining. We don't got any shortage of water in Washington, but some people do like to act like that. We have a shortage of water. We are not in a desert by any means.